man. All right. Hello, 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 hello. All right, guys. I'm here. I'm back. Uh, sorry, I had to. I had to leave the scene because I have to. I have to pick up my son, actually. And
units that are working here in Schoolhouse Division except for myself, and I'm just getting to Star Flight 1.
so I apologize that I had to leave, but
These are out of fuel, they can head back. Star Flight says they have 50 minutes of fuel left.
okay.
So want them on scene.
So big fire. Boy, look at my hair. Big, massive fire, y'all. Massive fire out there. It is. Look, I'm gonna tell you that by looking at where that fire was at and is at, there is definitely a good chance that this fire was caused. Look, it was asked during the press conference if this fire was caused by a homeless camp. They said they didn't know, okay? They said they're not sure. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's homeless camps there. There's homeless camps in that area. And yes, there's smoke everywhere. This is a massive fire. So there is a real chance that this was caused by a homeless camp. Throwing it out there right now. I'm not saying that it was, but there are homeless camps in that area, and we'll just leave it at that. This was an area, they do not know how it started. They're just kind of going off of whatever right now. I don't even know what they're going off of at the moment, but it very well could. I didn't say it was. I said it could have been. It was asked. The question was asked to the fire department if it was started by a homeless camp, and the fire department said that they did not know. Okay, sorry, I'm just wearing my undershirt right now because I'm sweating through everything. But they said they didn't know. I'm just saying that there is homeless camps in that area. That's all I'm saying. We'll see what happens, or we'll see what they find. But no notification, huh? Well, that's interesting. Come watch. So anyway, I couldn't go live anywhere else. I was trying to go live the whole time I was there, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't get there, and so I had to go live over on freaking TikTok, man. But they have 2 helicopters out there dropping water right now. They have, 2 helicopters dropping water. They have bulldozers cutting fire lines and pulling people out of the mud when fire trucks get stuck. They have a couple of fire trucks stuck, so when they say they don't know, not just know, well, yes, I'm telling you, I know what my money's on too. Killer Carla's here, brother. Well, I see we've had air quality alerts. Yeah, well, I came out, I was filming the show. I was getting ready to have my meeting earlier, and then I look up and I see this big old smoke column, and I'm like, what in the hell is that? So, Killer Carla. So anyway, I figure I am gonna be late picking up my little boy now, but that's okay. I gotta get there. I had to leave the scene. I am in charge of picking up my son today, and so I've got to get there to pick him up. But yeah, it's very interesting how this whole thing happened. There's homeless camps in that area. I'm going to talk about that publicly here in just a little bit. Yes. So, and again, I want you guys to remember who was the first one to bring that to you. Who was the first one out there? Me. Well, actually, Nabil was there before I was, but I was the second one there. I was the second one there. John Powell, thanks for being a paying subscriber over on X. That brings us up to 33 paying subscribers on X. Very awesome indeed. Very awesome indeed. If you do want to subscribe on X, it is $4 a month, and I don't know what to give you guys, to be honest. I mean, I make everything public as it is. I guess I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to give you guys. When you go live on X, I can't comment on your live. It says limited. I will have to check that, Butterfly, and see. It shouldn't be limited. Huh, that's interesting. I'll have to look at that. You should have access to everything on my X because you're a paying subscriber. You are a paying subscriber. So another thing I do want to tell you, we made a change today to the website. So all of my donation links are on, if you go to -atx.net/donate, which is what you see at the bottom on your screen here. All of the ways to donate are right there. Boom, boom, boom. There's a link for Venmo, a link for Cash App, a link for Bitcoin. Boom, boom, boom. It's all right there. So I am no longer going to be typing out these tweets that are this long about, where you can donate. That was so unprofessional. And so now it's all under one spot. I will check that, Butterfly. I will check it. But, yeah, I can give out. Today has been a long day, y'all. I almost got, I was live a while ago and dang near stepped on a freaking diamondback rattlesnake. It was right down below us. I'm sitting there streaming over on the TikTok, and he's like right next to me. And this firefighter walks over to me, and she's like, "Hey, by the way, there's a big old rattlesnake right there by your foot." And I look down like, holy shit. He was just right there chilling, man. He was just right there in the bushes chilling. So, it is what it is. But had that firefighter not told me he was there, I may have stepped on him, to be quite honest. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, today has been a tough day, y'all. Today has been very, very tough. Let's see here. Tony! If you are watching, Tony, thanks for the $25 donation, sir. Thank you. And Hank, also thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. That was overnight. I did not see that until earlier. But thank you very much. You guys are fueling this and keeping us going. Yes, it was big. He was probably that big around. It was a diamondback. He was big. He was big. Storm Chaser Mark, how's it going, brother? Yeah, it was a big rattlesnake. He's probably, I don't know, maybe 4 feet long and about as big around as a big chunk of salami, I guess. So yeah, he was a big boy. He was a very big boy. Oh man. So yes, I can't wait for you guys to see the show that I filmed this morning with Ian Grossman. That's going to be out next week. He's going to publish that. We went deep into the Ladybird Lake stuff, Raoul nastiness. We went ankles, we went shoulders deep into that stuff. So please, when I will post a link to it, please give it a watch, because I have a good time doing that show, and I would like for him to have me back. Sorry, I'm yawning, guys. Yes, please like and subscribe. I don't normally get to talk to you guys in the afternoon much anymore, but this was a unique situation. Like I said, I am going to almost guarantee you that no, I can't say that. I'm not going to guarantee you. I'm going to say the chances of that fire being caused by a homeless camp are pretty high. Let's put it that way. I mean, there's homeless camps in that area. I know there's homeless camps in that area. A big fire starts like that. Logically, you see what I'm getting at? We are alive again. Yes. So logically, it is safe to assume that there is a good possibility that that fire was caused by a homeless camp. It is not certain. Nobody has released that information, but there is a good possibility that it is caused by homelessness. And if that is the case, I am going to be the first one to get on here and on X and go, I told you so. I told you so. I have been talking about these massive fires, and I have been saying and just yelling from the rooftops that something like this is going to happen. I have been yelling it for a while. I've been saying it's not if, it's when the big one happens. And this is a big one. It's big enough to have the Texas Forestry Service out with their helicopters dropping water. Yeah, man, I've been all over the place streaming today. I've been from X, YouTube, TikTok, back to X, and now back to YouTube again. So I hope y'all got to see some of what I streamed out there earlier. I know B71 is on my TikTok as well. Speaking of that, Butterfly, I need to make you a mod over there on TikTok. How many followers did I gain over there? I think somebody actually I could have swore somebody sent hang on. Yeah, I don't know. I need to change. Yeah, I need to change that. I need to change my account type. I think somebody sent me a gift on TikTok, but I don't know. Anyway, somebody sent me a gift on TikTok a while ago. But I don't know what it, I don't know. Anyway, somebody sent me a gift on TikTok a while ago, and now I can't figure out. Anyway, long story short, somebody sent me a gift on TikTok. What did I miss here? Jeffrey, what's up? Hello, Killer Carla. No TikTok for me. You know what? I don't do a whole lot of TikTok. I just, I use it when I can. I have an account over on TikTok with many, many followers. And I was live streaming over there one day last year, and I said a stupid word, and when I said it, they banned me from going live ever again. So now I've got another account on TikTok that I'm growing. I'm growing my second account over there. So Yeah, it's been interesting. And now my computer is starting to overheat because I've got two cameras running. So we're going to deactivate one of the cameras and hopefully it'll cool off on me. I am paying attention. Wheelbarrow! Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Jack Daugherty guy, I don't even know who he is until the other day. Look at this, I'm driving like 55 miles an hour, man. I'm like a granny when I'm out here. People pass, unless I'm going somewhere, then I'll speed up. But I usually stay in the slow lane and just kind of putt my way around. But anyway, about that fire, please, y'all don't be surprised if that turns into being a homeless campfire. I'm just gonna say it now. When it was asked to the PIO out there, she refused to deny it, but she also refused to confirm it. Take that how you want to take it. Maybe she was just wanting to be accurate, or maybe they really don't know just yet. I mean, it is a big fire. It is big. Big enough, like I said a while ago, to have the Forest Service out with their Blackhawks to dump water on the damn thing. So that's how big it was. Another thing that we could talk about today, right now. Wait a minute. Yeah, Natasha Harper Madison. Natasha Harper Madison. I have been hammering that woman and calling her out for a couple of days now. Today was a very important council meeting because of the police contract, all of that good stuff. And just guess who does not show up to work? Can anybody guess who didn't show up to work today? I am from Houston. I know the feeling of driving on Texas City. I'm telling you, it's bad driving here. Natasha Harper Madison did not show up in person or virtually. She just refused to show up. Anybody that is listening right now needs to, I've got a tweet on my Twitter where I have linked a website. You need to go onto that website and you need to make a complaint because she is taking a paycheck and not doing her job. She is a drunk and she is a druggie, and I have proof. And guess what's happening tonight? I have stories coming out, personal stories from people that live right next to her that have had interactions with her and watched her while she is on a bender acting like a complete fool outside in the street. I said yesterday that the stories only get worse, and they do. I have several days of stories lined up that just progressively get worse. They just progressively get worse and worse and worse. Let's see. Hey, Kamala. She might as well be a Kamala. She might as well be a Kamala. We'll get off up here in the next one. So, yeah, Zero, let's go is right. Guess what? She's got neighbors, and guess who isn't happy with her? Yeah, her neighbors are not happy with her. So, and guess who they contacted? Me. And guess what? Hang on, let me get out from under this bridge. Let me get out from under the bridge. Are we back? We should be back. And guess what happens nowadays whenever somebody sees some bullshit that they don't approve of? They turn a camera on. Heh. Guess what else people have? Ring cameras that capture everything that's happening outside. And they have held on to a lot of these videos, man. They didn't want to throw her under the bus, but they are definitely doing some throwing right now, man. I am not gonna name any names. I would not do that to these people that reach out to me. I will never reveal a source, but I'm gonna tell you right now, there are some neighbors that are extremely unhappy with her and her actions. Vidya, we got some Vidya. And let me put it this way, I've seen them, I've got them. There's no denying what's happening. Nope, I didn't. I took the next one just to get out from under that bridge quick enough. So yeah. Natasha, if you're listening, you should step down. That's all I'm gonna say, because you're gonna have to. Your days of taking taxpayer money and doing nothing but drinking and smoking it away are over. Your days of being a fraud and defrauding the taxpayers of Austin are over. And I will leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Southern Gent says, I googled it. Natasha is actually the best the District 1 has to offer. That's not true. That's not true. Hang on, we're going under a bridge, fellers. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, did we get out from under the bridge? Are we still at 0? Please don't restart. Come on. Connect! Connect! Good deal. Yeah, so... Who is that? Huh. Nope, didn't miss my exit. But I'm going to tell you, though, yeah, there's trouble on the horizon for Miss Harper Madison. And people are saying that I'm picking on her. I have gotten so many messages of people telling me that I'm punching down to a woman that has mental health issues. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I thought for a very long time, I didn't just think about it myself, but I talked to many people. And I also talked to people in positions of power in Austin, elected officials in Austin, that if I should continue to go after her this way. And here's what we come up with. It's one thing to punch down on somebody when they're down. It's another thing to be an elected official and to basically abandon your post because of drugs and alcohol and mental health, but just keep taking a paycheck and keep taking a paycheck from the constituents of your district, and you're not providing the services you were elected to do, especially when there's drugs and alcohol involved. So I thought really long and hard if I should go after her, if I should start releasing these stories. And I think the answer to that is absolutely, emphatically yes. I think it is fair because she's a public official. The information is newsworthy. And I'm not punching down. I am telling people what's happening with her. For the POs. Exactly. And that's what I keep saying. I've been saying it since yesterday. It's time to step down. It's time to go. You know, you've obviously got some issues. And let me tell you this. Here's the problem with her. She's got a lot of friends that you would not expect to be her friend, that have reached out and tried to help her. And the problem is these people reach out and they try to help her, and all she does is flip it on them and start calling them racist and misogynist. And you know, she makes it about race and sex. The playbook. Y'all know the playbook. You know, and if a person doesn't realize, look, back when I was on drugs and alcohol and stuff, I had a hard time in the beginning realizing that I had an actual issue. But once I realized, like, I wouldn't have accepted help from anybody back then. But at a certain point, you realize, look, wait a minute, I've got an issue. Like, it's a big problem. But until you realize that you have an issue, until you recognize you have an issue, you're not going to accept help. You're going to think that everybody's just beating up on you. So, it is what it is. If she doesn't want to, if she doesn't want to do what's right for her constituents, and she doesn't want to do what's right for herself, then we'll just continue putting the stories out until it's impossible for her to stay there. She has a deck of cards. She does. Yes, she has a gold grill. Did y'all see that picture? I think it was just like a clip-on. I haven't seen a current picture of her, but yes, she does have a gold grill. That was not fake. That was 100% true, and it blows my mind. Yes, they rerouted this too, back there behind us. It goes in a... This is Cedar Park, and it definitely looks a lot better than what it used to look. This is Cedar Park and Whitestone right here. If y'all remember, back in 1997, when the tornado hit Gerald, Texas, just to the northeast of here, that same storm system that dropped that tornado dropped a tornado right here, and it hit there was an Albertsons right here in the shopping center right there. That used to be an Albertsons, and that tornado hit that Albertsons right there. Now it's a Harbor Freight and a Big Lots. And yeah, so the same tornado that produced the Gerald storm produced the tornado that hit here as well. Yes, this is old 183. Well, they call it Bell Boulevard now, I think, is what it's called here. It's not. Everybody still calls it 183, but I think pretty much everybody just calls it Bell Boulevard at this point. Witnessed the stabbing. Can you remind me which stabbing? I'm sorry, there's just so much crime and crap that happens. Alright. Okay, so she's not going to do anything to help herself because she keeps getting away with it. That's just it. And you know what? Her cronies on the council, Vanessa Fuentes, Cheeto, all of them, they take up for her. They cover for her. When she's not there and somebody asks about it, they make excuses. I've put out a video with them making excuses for her not being there. And it blows my mind that these people keep doing this and getting away. They just keep getting away with it. And that's why I posted that website, the city website, for you to make a complaint. Because the complaints, you can do it anonymously. You do not have to give your name. Fill out a complaint. They, by law, have to investigate every complaint. I don't know how many complaints have been sent in since I started pushing that website or that form, but I would imagine that it's quite a few. And let me just tell you this. I didn't just pull that idea and that website out of my butt. Somebody in power was like, look, have this done. Have people fill this out because it will be investigated. You know what I mean? I didn't just pull it out of my ass. I don't know. I'm trying to... Somebody sent me Kathy sent me a picture of a guy that was a suspect or that witnessed a stabbing. But I don't know what stabbing it is. I'm trying to wait till she tells me. But, yeah, so apparently this morning, Dash got a lot of play on KLBJ this morning on FM and AM. That's really awesome. very happy that that we got a lot of airtime over there. Like I said, Todd Jeffries is a big fan, and I'm a fan of his, so it doesn't surprise me that they were talking. Todd, if you're listening, thank you, sir. Thank you. So anyway, I'm about to have to end the stream here. I just wanted to go live, talk a little bit about what happened out there. I can't drive you guys all the way up to the front door of my kid's school. Some people would call that stupid. But anyway, I will be back out tomorrow morning. We'll see what we're going to do tomorrow night. But tomorrow morning I'll definitely be out. And if you're on X, please go over and wait. I've got some stories coming out tonight. Natasha Harper Madison stories coming out tonight. If you're not on X, go create an X account. It's free. It's easy. And go follow me at Documenting ATX, at Documenting ATX, all one word. That's how you find me over there. And yeah, Todd Wimberly, age 31. Okay, now I know who you're talking about, Kathy. All right, I got you. Yeah, imagine that. More bullshit from Kick. Pastor Tacos on the right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Booking for okay. Yeah, I got your message, Kathy. Yes, thank you. We would go with them. Yes, you can listen in Houston. Maybe that's why I'm getting some Houston listeners too, or viewers. I don't know. Maybe that's why. Dealing with illness. Yes, Kathy. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. I appreciate everyone being on. Thank you so much. Storm Chaser Mark, Jeffrey, Butterfly, Kathy, Killer Carla. Did I miss anybody? Zero Foxtrot. All of you guys, thank y'all for being on. And I will see y'all in